What is going on, Nip Slips? Nips here, coach of your along on RegiRockies, bringing you our team builder for a rematch up against our man Gubbs. Now, I don't have his team down below because you guys already know what it is by now, but we made a few changes last time. First of all, disclaimer, do not expect a 6-0 again against this man. That is very fortunate for me to get a 6-0 against him, get that complete for alligator sweep. But it's not going to happen again, folks. He's going to come back way more prepared this time and probably try to do a number on me. So, with that being said, we got to adjust accordingly and make sure we do the right things to win this game. So, first of all, how do we start? We start by having the wrong Scrafty. That's how we start off. We have Life Orb sweeping Scrafty. And he is rocking D-Dance, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, Knockoff. That is complete perfect coverage for his team. And if I get +2 speed off, I outspeed the whole entire team. If I get +1 off, I outspeed most things besides Choice Scarf users and the Mega Alakazam. So Scrafty basically sits up on somebody such as RegiRockies, if he's not a bar and Will-O-Wisp. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe running Lumberry on this instead, or even Shed Skin. But the drop in power without Life Orb is kind of significant, so I do want to keep Life Orb on him and just go with the standard Scrafty. I can step on a few things, a few of your walls. I could also just having the Intimidate also gives me like another option against physical attackers. Maybe Escavalier gets attack reduced, or I don't know, maybe the Zoroark if he brings it. Just another reduced attack if I need, and basically the Scrafty has perfect coverage for your whole entire team. So if we get set up, Scrafty will win this game for us instead of for Alligator like last time. So D-Dance, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, Knockoff, perfect coverage, and that's basically Scrafty in a nutshell. And like I always say, guys, if there's a mistake, there's no EVs, no IVs, the wrong item, don't worry about it. It's gonna be right in the game. Don't go commenting saying, Nips, you forgot this, Nips, you didn't do that. I did. It's already done. I just don't feel like changing every little detail in Showdown. But just know I love you guys no matter what you say and do. But just please keep it to a minimal with the, you forgot this, oh my god, the Don't worry about that stuff unless I say so in this video. So we go to Feraligatr again. We are rocking the same Feraligatr as last time. Standard Feraligatr, rocking the Life Orb, D-Dance, not standard in the sense of Aqua Jet, but we don't need Crunch other than RegiRockies. We do not need Crunch. A +1, +2 Waterfall is going to do enough to the RegiRockies. We don't need Crunch. We want Aqua Jet to make sure we get around a Talonflames, Brave Bird, we're at +1. Get through Alakazam at +1. And just have priority in general. Maybe he's a Scarfed Thundurus, maybe he's a Scarfed Zoroark. You just never know what he might have in his repertoire. So having Aqua Jet as a nice little assurance for those Pokemon is pretty nice to have, to be honest. So we got our Adamant Feraligatr gonna put in some work for us. He obviously was the WinCon last time. He is again this week. But that's gonna be our Feraligatr. I don't expect Gubbs to underestimate Feraligatr this time again, or me in general again. So I do expect a full-on answer for, and a hard counter, that's the word. A full answer and a hard counter for Feraligatr. English, guys, it's so hard, apparently, for me. So that's what we got going on. We got Feraligatr. Oh, lordy, we got a Feraligatr. You guys know what Feraligatr does. Let's move on, man. Let's move on to Choice Scarf Gengar. Now, I don't remember, did I bring Gengar last time against Gubbs? I don't know if I did. I did, but I don't think I brought Scarfed. Did I bring Scarfed? I don't know. I might have brought Scarf Gengar. But we were rocking Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, T-Bolt, and Focus Blast. That is perfect coverage for his whole entire team. Once again. But I think actually Thunderbolt should have been, because it's the Voltozord Thunderous. It should have been, I forgot. That doesn't matter. But basically, Shadow Ball for Stab. It kills the Alakazam. Excuse me for yawning. It kills the Alakazam. A Modest. Don't forget, this is Modest Scarf Gengar. Modest Scarf Gengar outspeeds Timid Alakazam, Mega Alakazam. That's important to know. Sludge Bomb does big damage, Shadow Ball does big damage, T-Bolt for whatever, and Focus Blast for things like the Excelgor, the Escavalier, and other things with fighting on your team like Zoroark, and did you bring the, I don't think any other fighting weaknesses on your team. So that's gonna be your Gengar in a nutshell. He's basically another WinCon. Like, worst case scenario, say I lose, like, Feraligatr or Diggersby. I don't have Quick Attack or Aqua Jet priority anymore for that Mega Alakazam. Gengar comes in and OHKOs just about with the Shadow Ball. And if Alakazam has any damage on it, it will drop to the amount of Shadow Ball. Anything else significant about Gengar? He outspeeds any other Scarf user on your team because I think the other Scarf user you can use is Thundurus, and he's like 101 base speed. I have 120 or 115. I have something like that with Gengar. And even if you were timid and I was modest, I'd still outspeed you with my Scarf because of that base difference, I believe. I didn't really check that. I should have, but oh well. So we have We have Scarf Gengar, and basically, he, like I said, he just spams Shadow Ball for the most part. Like, Tentacruel, I can take it, but doesn't want to take too many. And what does Tentacruel do back to me besides try to go for Scald Burn? Also, Spins block Tentacruel to begin with. I forgot about that. Spin blocking could be huge this game because if he has Toxic Spikes on his team, and I want to make sure that I mean, if I get spikes and stuff, if I get 3 of those spikes up on his team, I want to make sure I could spin block him, or if I even get stuff up against his team, I want to make sure I can spin block him. There are things with the Talent Flame and get residual damage on Pokemon that I need residual damage on to assure Oko. So that is our Gengar. And I said Toxic Spikes. I don't think he has a Toxic Spike user on his team, hence why I didn't bring Flygon this week. So I think we're okay with that, folks. I think we're okay with this Gengar. So let's move on. We got Diggersby, and we're rocking Knockoff, EQ, Return, and Quick Attack. Now, why Knockoff when I could just spam EQ on Cofagrigus? Well, I want to knock off whatever item may be on Cofagrigus. I want to knock off a potential Choice Scarf, Choice Band, Life Orb, or Lefties to knock down some power on my opponent's team. I could force switches with the Diggersby. And then when I read that, I get a free knockoff or a free return, because things like Gliscor and Thundurus could get around the EQ, but a stab return is better than stab EQ, so that's not a big deal. But the thing is, getting knockoff off on something like, say I get a Gliscor read and knock off the Toxic Orb, that could be huge, and that would be the end of his recovering Gliscor. Losing that recovery from Toxic Orb is ridiculous. Like, Gliscor is all about his recovery with Toxic Orb and stolen with that, like either Sub Protect in general, Roost, and that. It's really key. If you can knock off that Toxic Orb before it triggers its effect, phenomenal, amazing, ridiculous advantage gained by doing that. So, and like with Scarfs, in case you do have some Scarf that's faster than I expect than Gengar, I can knock it off and outspeed you with the Gengar, and maybe even somebody else. So who knows? EQ is obvious, returns obvious, Quick Attack is obvious. Quick Attack is just big damage when things start getting low enough, and just go Quick Attack, Quick Attack, Quick Attack. Barring Cofagrigus, I can just spam Return and Quick Attack. If not, I have EQ and Knockoff for that Pokemon. And I'm probably, to be honest, despite going to lose my huge power, I will go Knockoff, get rid of an item. Barring a Cobra Berry, I don't think he's wanted to even take a Knockoff from a huge power Diggersby to begin with. But that's Diggersby this week, and he's going to do what Diggersby does, man. And then we have our Enigma Pokemon of the week. We have this weird-ass Excelgor. Folks, playoffs are on the line, and I'm right there, but at the same time I'm not. So we're taking a gamble this week, folks. We're really going to take a gamble and rock Final Gambit this week with Excelgor. Depending on his lead or his team, I will leave Excelgor and be like, you know what? Final Gambit. Goodbye to something. Final Gambit, I did the HP calcs. Has more HP than Gliscor. I have more HP than Alakazam. I have more HP than Escavalier. I have more HP than not Cofagrigus. I have more HP than Talonflame, but Talonflame is not really going to matter too much as I itch my ear right now. What are some big threats on your team? You don't have Gashon anymore. I still nothing with to say about Feraligatr. You don't have Gashon anymore. Going back to Feraligatr, I'm sorry, guys. So getting Feraligatr set up with D-Dance is huge, because no more Gashon. I can just freely spam Waterfalls. Running back to Excelgor. We're going to Final Gambit something this week. And if he predicts that, props to him, but I don't think he will, because I haven't run it once this week at all. I think it wants me to hazard stack him and spin block Tentacruel. That's what I think he wants me to do. So I'm gonna go Final Gambit and take down, I don't even know what. The ideal thing is Alakazam. It'd be nice to get rid of a Gliscor or even the Cofagrigus if he's low enough to maybe take a little bit of damage. If he even brings his Pokemon. But I think I'll be alright with this. And even Zoroark, because like if you're Zoroark and you like bluff a lead and it's actually really I can just take down Zoroark right away instead of dealing with Illusion Shot against all mind games. So that'd be nice to get rid of either Alakazam, Gliscor, or the Zoroark. That's the goal with Final Gambit. U-turn in case I don't want to Final Gambit. Bug Buzz in case I want to kill something like Alakazam before it Mega Evolves. And Spikes for things that for the hazards to get around the team, and at least one layer, because I know you have a couple flying Pokemon and a left-handed Pokemon on your team, but at least it's extra hazards on other guys. You never know what you might need. And once Mega Alakazam is Mega Alakazam, he doesn't get hit by hazards, so it's nice to have that. So that's gonna be our Excelgor. It's a gamble. Is it gonna pay off? I have no idea. Find out Sunday, folks. The game will go live at 12 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Then we have the same chance, I believe, as last time. Counter, Softball, Sagittarius, and Stealthwork. You guys know I hate Chansey. So what I do with Chansey now, I'm going to play it the way I want to play it, instead of going with the standard Aromatherapy, Heal Bell, Recovery shenanigans. I want an offensive Chansey. I want a Chansey to be able to stare in the face of adversity and return the fire. And that's what Counter does against things such as your physical attackers on your team. Can I live stuff? Yes, I can live a lot of things. So if I'm at full health and I get a counter off on somebody, something's dying. I don't know who. If you switch out, you stay in, you U-turn, you go for a, I don't know, any physical attack I take, I'm going to counter hit somebody, something's going to drop dead. Because Gubs' physical attackers usually can do over half most of the time, 2 chances. So having the counter, kill something, goodbye, so long, farewell. I can also toss the Alakazam, because he does not get over 200 HP, because Sagittarius has a quarter of your health. If you have 200 HP, a little bit, or like 201 HP, does not pop this up because it does 50 a turn, and you need to do over 25% for sub. So, basic math there, folks, kicks in. I can't pop subs, but Alakazams I can. Now, somebody else's, if you go sub code for Grigus, that could be a problem. I hope you don't bring that. If you bring that, that is going to be bad news bears. If you Brave Bird this with Talonflame, counter dead. Flame Birds, counter you're dead. And I think that basically wraps it up this week, folks, for my team. Obviously, these softballs I recover myself. Sessos is true damage, is at a counter, and then Stealth Wreck for just hazard damage, folks. Things like Thunderous and the Megazam and the Talonflame. So, folks, that is our Week 11 game. We got a week left, and it's going to come down to the wire, literally to the wire, to be honest, with how the game's going to go next week, everybody's playoff position. So, if I make it, that's great. If I don't, that's great as well. I'm not trying to go hard in the paint right now. I do want to make you guys proud of this. If I do make the playoffs, of course, I'm going to give my all and try to get the RegiRockies name on the radar. And if I don't, sorry, guys, let you down, I guess. But overall, the season has been much better than season 4. So this is improvement no matter what, guys. So thanks for watching. As always, I'm Nips. Gonna get out of here for now. Hope you guys enjoyed my team builder video, and let me know what you think down below about this team. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you later. Enjoy yourself. We'll see you for the actual battle on Sunday. Have a good one, guys.